Welcome once more to KCFC. So Noni Madueke has now accepted personal terms with Arsenal, pending when Arsenal and Chelsea will now agree terms on the price and every other things that needs to be agreed on before Noni Madueke will now fully sign for Arsenal. But for the personal terms, Noni Madueke has accepted personal terms with Arsenal Football Club. So hopefully soon Noni Madueke will be moving to Arsenal to help them achieve great things, and we hope he achieves great things there with Arsenal. Enzo Maresca was asked about his players, and especially was asked about Noni Madueke, and he said Noni Madueke is playing very well. Noni Madueke is performing well in the training and doing well in the matches, but then he stressed something, and that is the important thing I want to let us know. He said that he has told the club that any player who is not happy to be in Chelsea is free to leave. So if you are not happy to stay in Chelsea, you are free to leave. Remember that Enzo Maresca worked with Pep Guardiola, and this is the mindset and mentality of Pep Guardiola. If you are not ready to love the club and play for the club with all your heart, if you are not happy with the club, you are free to go. Nobody is indispensable, and that is why I sometimes enjoy the rotation of Enzo Maresca. It makes you understand that you are not indispensable. It makes you understand that some other person can play and fit well in that your position. It makes you understand that each time you come to the pitch, you must and you should put up your A game. You should put up the best you can to ensure that the team succeeds. And this is the mentality we want at Chelsea. We do not want players who are not happy to remain at Chelsea. Look at during the time of Drogba. Look at during the time of Dan Mikel. Look at during the time of Lampard. They were so strong, they were so powerful that they can sack any manager. We know they played good football, but then they were instrumental to the sack of some of the managers. When they are not happy with you, when they don't like you, they come together as a cabal and they will just sit back and begin to watch you, and they will do everything to frustrate you, and the club will just, sack you immediately. So this man is trying to build a situation where if you are not happy to play for the club, if you are not happy to play under him, you are free to leave. And that is a wonderful one. It makes every player to understand that you are on your toe. You must play for this club to the best of your ability, else you have the door and you can immediately be sold, and nobody cares about whatever is your decision. The important thing is that you are being paid to play to the best of your ability for the club, and this is what must be your priority. Another thing is it is looking as though Chelsea and Arsenal are no longer rivals. Just take a very good look at it. Remember the time of Ashley Cole, when Ashley Cole was, sold to Chelsea. Arsenal fans were everywhere. They were annoyed. They were booing. They weren't happy at all, because Ashley Cole was a very strong left back. He was a very powerful left back player, and you could see what he achieved with Chelsea. So the fans, the players were not happy. They were, publicly against the transfer of Ashley Cole to Chelsea. But currently, Chelsea have transferred Kai Havertz to Arsenal. They have transferred Kepa to Arsenal. They have transferred Cech to Arsenal. They have transferred Williams to Arsenal. They have transferred David Luiz to Arsenal. They have transferred Sterling to Arsenal. Look at the kind of player, and now we are looking at Noni Madueke, a very wonderful and prolific player. He is being transferred again to Arsenal, and it is now looking as though there's no rivalry between Chelsea and Arsenal. Look at what is happening in Borussia Dortmund against Bayern Munich. The more reason why it looks as though it was very easy for Chelsea to get the signature of Jamie Gittins was because there is this rivalry between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich was asking about the situation of Jamie Gittins. Bayern Munich were actively asking about the situation of Jamie Gittins. Jamie Gittins is a wonderful left winger, and they were interested in getting him. But because of the rivalry between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, they decided that they were never going to sell any of the top players to Bayern Munich again. Now, this is the situation of things. We are now looking at it. is there a conspiracy somewhere? Is it that the owner of Chelsea is still the same person that owns, or the same group that owns Arsenal? Let us know what is happening, because this bromance is becoming something else. And another thing I would like us to understand is that for everything that is happening, it is evident that Arsenal are appreciative of Chelsea players and Chelsea scouting team. They understand that Chelsea goes out for the best. They understand that whoever plays for Chelsea should be at the best of, their career, should be at the best of their performances before they can play for Chelsea. So whatever player they are getting from Chelsea, they are getting top player from Chelsea. It now boils on them to, manage these players well and then perform and produce results in the end. Hopefully they produce. We don't know what Arsenal will do. We don't know what their plans are. We don't know how they intend to manage these players to bring out the best of these players. It is left for Mikel Arteta to do his best to bring out the best out of these players that he is getting from Chelsea. But wonderful player Noni Madueke. You can see the last game he played, he put up his best because of the competition. That is exactly another thing that I am appreciative of Enzo Maresca, because of the competition that he has brought into the team. And when you discover that it's positive competition, you discover that people put up their best. When you have monopoly in any business, the business owner tends to behave anyhow, tends to, do whatever he wants to do, or he or she wants to do, because they feel nobody can provide such services that they have. But when a situation of competition comes in, when there is a rival and a rival comes in, they begin to put in their best. They reduce the price, they better the quality of their services, they better the quality of their goods to ensure that they outshine the other rivalry. And this is what is happening in Chelsea currently. Look at what Cole Palmer played the last game. He put up his best. Cole Palmer has not scored a goal since how many days, or should I say months? But now Cole Palmer scored a goal because he has seen, or he wants to show Estavo Williams that he is actually the best on the pitch. And Estavo Williams replied him, also scoring a goal in the same match, showing that yes, he too is actually a top player. This is the competition. This is the positive competition that we love and we want in Chelsea, and this will bring out the best in all our players and take us to that greater height that we have been aspiring for. Winning many trophies, winning many competitions is what we want to see Chelsea in every competition that is available for Chelsea to play. Every competition that is available for the top teams to play, we want to see Chelsea competing in those top teams and winning matches in those top teams. This is what makes Chelsea Chelsea. This is what makes Chelsea Chelsea. And we are happy for the progress. We are happy for whatever is happening currently at Chelsea. Kudos to Chelsea. Kudos to the team. Kudos to the fans. Kudos to the, the board, the Chelsea board, and everything they are doing. We are appreciative of you. We are appreciative of everything that you have done, the signings you are making, things you are, and they are looking into signing Kudos. That is to show you that competition, they want that serious competition, and they want the best out of every player that is playing for Chelsea. Nice one. Interesting times ahead, and we cannot wait for the next season to start. This Club World Cup, let us start it. Let us start with winning this Club World Cup. Let us give João Pedro, let us give our new signings the feeling of winning. Let us give them this Club World Cup so that they have that mentality, that feeling of winning trophies. Let them have it, and let us build from there. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this Chelsea movement currently around the world.